AI has the capability to mislead.
You'll pretty much be able to fake an entire marketing campaign.
Alex has this dream of becoming a robot.
For a while I thought that we would have a choice to be a robot.
So you feel like we're going to be forced to become?
Oh yeah, 100%. Technology, we're just going right into it. If the CEOs of these technology companies tell you that the technology that they're working on isn't going to be released for the next 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, it's lies. If they say 10 years, it's actually 5 years. Do the math on that.
On today's Tech Talk.
So there's
What are we talking about today, Alex?
So we got a handful of topics. There's a lot of things going on in the world. It's been pretty chill lately. We've been getting less World War III stuff, but I guess other countries are catching up. So today's topic, AI in news. Now, the beauty of humans have experienced controlled news for the first 50 years when television first came out, and then it started to branch out into individual content creators, and then now to where we're at right now, which is pretty much anyone who can afford hosting on a website, who has internet access to create their own social media, has the potential of being their own news station of whatever. Because in reality, behind this camera, you just need a stage. That's it. To make any impact, you just need a stage. This is our stage. So anyways, AI news. Like moving forward on how people receive news just in general, we've noticed a couple of things that have gone viral. A few things is Trump getting arrested. There was a whole segment happened a little bit ago. The headlines of Trump getting arrested. Somebody, I don't know who, never really stated who did it, but there's a whole thing about Trump getting arrested. Pre-populated images from AI. Images that are pretty real to the point where, if there was no other sources to contradict that was AI generated, I don't even think people would have known.
The only reason that I didn't think that they were real is because they memed with it a little bit too hard. You could just tell just based off of Trump was wearing some I don't even remember what the t-shirt said, but he's wearing some t-shirt and it's okay, obviously Trump isn't gonna wear that. But if they had made it realistic, anybody would have believed that.
It was when they put him in a McDonald's setting.
Yeah, and that's what it was. He was at McDonald's or something. I was like, yeah, Trump's not at McDonald's.
All these images have been created artificially, not even real. I kind of think it was mostly used to promote Midjourneys. At that time, they were releasing a new generation of Midjourney.
Well, there's another one coming up soon. I think it's Midjourney 6. Voices also. There was this couple. They got a phone call from their son or their daughter. It sounded like she was in an emergency. I think it was a car accident or something, and she said that she needed money wired immediately. I don't think they ended up doing it, but it sounded just like her, and they were really close to sending this money to who they thought was their daughter, but it was actually somebody that had just taken their daughter's voice and used AI to recreate it. It's incredibly scary. You can't even trust a phone call anymore. That used to be a secure thing, but now as this goes on,
it's very easy to distinguish what's a spam call and what's not a spam call. Mm-hmm. And if you're just like me, I don't pick up any of my calls.
Yeah. You need a secret word with people that are close to you. You get an emergency call, you got to make sure if it's them or not. They go through this whole spiel something happened, I need you to send me money, whatever it is. You'd be like, what's the word? And if they don't know that word, then that's when we know.
Caw.
Yes, bird sounds.
Caw.
Yeah. Just that'll be my security measure with people that I have close to me that would call to me for those types of things. I'm not helping you unless you know the password.
Yeah. Spill coffee on me.
I don't see any coffee. Oh.
Fake marketing campaigns. I wanted to bring this up really quick. I don't know if you saw it, but it was the trend with the Pope, who was wearing the white Nike, super fitted, super high-tech outfit. He pretty much went viral for a little bit without even doing anything. He was just a Pope. I feel like there's a Pope on every corner of every street. It was basically a fake marketing campaign, but it's so crazy that, the AI was still able to incorporate the brands associated with the outfit that he was wearing. So it really opened my mind up. As you go on with this AI technology, you'll pretty much be able to fake an entire marketing campaign. As a brand, as a business, is a good thing for people that are able to manipulate your brand, control the content that goes out.
Somebody sent ChatGPT to do some task on the internet. I don't remember what all the details were. This AI system ended up on some website where it needed some type of information or something from, but it had a bot blocker on it. And so the AI actually reached out to to somebody in this company's website asking to be like cleared, jokingly said, haha, you're not like an AI bot, are you? And apparently ChatGPT lied and said that it wasn't.
He was like, this is the easiest question ever.
AI has the capability to mislead.
Answer questions that are stupid. When AI progresses, rule of thumb, do not misuse it. If you are going to misuse it, at least do it for, like, comedy. Take a comedy approach. Don't do like a World War III approach. There has been recently a big petition with big tech leaders, everyone except Bill Gates, pretty much, to put a pause on the development and the release of AI for consumers for the next, I think it's 6 months. I have a lot of theories about that. One theory is because of OpenAI, ChatGPT pretty much just flooded the entire ecosystem of content creation, mostly with AI, ChatGPT, as it being the highest growing platform was in time.
ChatGPT blew everything else out of the water as far as users within the first month.
The whole pause, I honestly think it's to allow these companies who have been focusing on so many digital services or products, I think are realigning themselves, position themselves to focus more on AI. I think that was the big push for a pause in the first place, because it seems like the release of AI, the impact of AI on society just in general has caused such a major shift in the way that humans operate, I guess, at this point and moving forward. And what better way to get back onto the curve and prevent OpenAI, ChatGPT kind of taking the lead on everything is to put a massive pause to it. It's funny because the major person that even announced it was Elon Musk, who wanted to put a pause to the AI development. ChatGPT's only been out for about 6-7 months, pushing 8 months.
This doesn't feel like that long. It feels just like yesterday we were just figuring out about it, just doing simple prompts and stuff.
For companies to shift towards a whole new landscape, I feel like is a hard thing to do, especially those big tech corporations that have hundreds of employees. That's one theory, is that all these companies had to be like, oh shit, OpenAI, we get it now, shut down everything, all the work right now, pause it. We need to reposition our companies, refocus our companies to provide more general direction towards AI. The better AI gets, I won't be that sort of terrified of losing my job, because I always look at it as an improvement, kind of like an amplifier to human potential.
It's all about adaptability. Survival of the fittest. Can't adapt to it, then you're no longer fit.
Yeah.
Pretty survivable, I guess.
Wait till everyone needs to be a robot.
It's your dream, huh? Alex has this dream of becoming a robot.
For a while I thought that we would have a choice to be a robot.
So you feel like we're going to be forced to become?
Oh yeah, 100%. The easiest way that I could see it being done, hijack the consciousness of human civilization. You get the cloud infrastructure ready, right? You create that virtual environment, and you get the product that allows consciousness to flow to a different part or whatever. And then you would fake an Earth catastrophe, such as tsunamis, Mother Nature, tornadoes. You would scare every human being into the idea of I don't want to die from a tornado. I don't want to die from a wave. Boom. Gone. As the physical world starts to deplenish, starts to destroy itself, the opportunity to extend your life and to rather not die in that physical world, you can extend your life to go to into a cloud. So, and also with AI starts to become more conscious, has the ability to outperform every human being that exists on planet Earth, and it's embodied, that's going to change the landscape of consumers. That's going to change the landscape of businesses. I really do believe that this world is built on progress, productivity. Once that starts to excel much faster than a normal human being, you're going to have to play catch up. You're going to have to adapt. That's kind of what I see. Everyone's going to have to either be a robot, or there's going to be some sort of new societal trend where people are against robots and AI, blah, blah, blah. And right now I've been seeing a lot of content and news that have been floating with keywords such as agent AI, auto GPT, and baby AGI. So these three words are things that I've been seeing consistently throughout the internet. And if you start to see the same thing and you're like, what is this stuff? Well, pretty much those are the keywords for general artificial intelligence, which was the whole purpose of AI in the first place, which was to reach these certain states of progress in AI, where based off the types of tests that they do, based off the way that they perform, can pretty much determine where they are at the state of premature intelligence. So baby AGI, right now we're at the baby stage of artificial intelligence. Walking around, fumbling, still learning how to crawl, but eventually it's gonna grow up.
This is more of this is really like self-learning AI. So you'll be able to tell it to do something that has a long-term goal, and you won't have to come back and reprompt it. You'll just be able to give it this, it said long-term goal, and it's gonna be able to work through it and solve one problem, and it'll come to another one, and it's gonna solve that. Years, whatever it might take, but it will eventually get to that in a lot more efficiently than humans would.
Right now, the way that ChatGPT works, it's a single prompt, and then you have to troubleshoot it. Prompt, troubleshoot. But with agent AIs, baby AGIs, the idea is that you're prompting once, and then it'll figure out the rest of the prompts to get to the goal. So if you want to build an app, you would tell the AGI, build me an app based off this.
Can even publish it for you.
Publish it.
Do all the legal documentation, everything.
Everything. And that's just the baby. That's the baby phase. It's exciting. It's a lot of progress at such a short amount of time. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some robot that just comes up. It's me, Jarvis. And then I'll be from Microsoft, and then we go, who? Don't worry about it.
Thanks for tuning in to Tech Talk. Catch us next time. Like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff.
Stay updated, baby.